Well, I got one of those comments yesterday that, you know. So you've told us all along that we should buy a Champion generator, and then you go and buy a Power Smart, and now I have no idea what I'm supposed to buy, because now you're telling us that we need to buy a Aceup generator. Well, I don't remember ever telling anybody to buy anything, ever. As a matter of fact, I've tried to go back and look at all my generator videos after that comment to see when I actually said, you must go out and buy this today. Because I don't sell products on this channel. Even the links below where it says Little House Off Grid or Little House on the Road, the t-shirts, those I've let expire. I don't think you can even buy those anymore. So, you know, I don't try to sell anything off this channel. Now on the other channel, I may try to sell carburetors. They have contacted me. I'm interested in doing work with them. So, but as far as this channel, I've never really sold anything. I used to have a PayPal account attached to the comment section, but I even gave that up. I used to have what do you call that, a pay, you know, you got to pay to watch video site. I used to have one of those, but I gave that up. I just gave up on it because everybody called you an e-bagger. If you make money on YouTube, you're an e-bagger. So I just figured I'd do the AdSense. At least that way I can say, well, everybody else does it too, so there you go. I can't make a YouTube video unless you you know, put some paywall around it. So but no, I don't think I've ever said anything about buying a generator. What I have said is I don't know if it's wise to buy a Honda generator when the Champion generator is several $100s cheaper and they last just as long. No, the Honda is much better. Well, yeah, until it burns up in a fire or, you know, it falls off the back of the truck, or the other one, you know, I had to just toss it because I didn't have the tools to fix it or the time. So, you know, if I'd have bought two Honda generators, I think they were going for $1,000 each back then. You know, I'd have been up $2,000, whereas I messed up two generators and I spent $400 or $800. So, you know, I've saved $1,200 by buying a Champion generator, you know, those Champion generators that I've talked about in the past. That's the only thing I've ever suggested. The other thing is I've had those Champion generators up against a Honda generator, you know, to listen to it. Couldn't tell the difference between the two. I think don't quote me, but I think the Champion is like 2 decibels louder than the Honda. Now, I looked this up specifically because of this generator, which I'll talk about in a minute. 2 decibels, I believe, is your ears can't even detect that difference in loudness. So I always thought the Champion was a pretty good deal, and it lasts just as long as the Honda. I think the only thing you're really buying with the Honda is the name. I really don't think it's that much better. But I've used Champion the whole time that we've been disconnected from the electric line. So while we were traveling, and I've really enjoyed them. I think they're a great generator. Even the one that smoked, it smoked since the day we bought it. It lasted 8,000 hours. It did a good job. The only time I suggested you may want to buy a Champion generator is they went on sale one time. So I rushed out and made a video, said, hey, I'm buying one. Actually, I didn't even say I was buying one because I didn't want the trolls to say, oh, what, just wasting money now buying 2 generators. You know, you literally start making videos just so you don't get harassed by trolls. But I did. I went back and looked at all my videos. I don't think I've ever said buy one. How am I supposed to tell you to buy one when I really don't know? The only one that I know of is the Champion. I know it runs good. Now I can suggest that you get the Power Smart, except they don't sell them anymore, so I can't suggest that one. Only because of what my experience is. But I'm still not telling you to buy one. Heck, if you don't want one, don't buy one. I recommend the inverter generator over the regular generators, because the inverter generator is clean hertz, 60 hertz. Whereas the inverter or the regular generators, if there's a fluctuation in RPMs, you'll get a fluctuation in hertz also. So that can damage electronics, and these are quieter. They also don't use as much gas, the inverters, because they can run down on speed automatically. You know, you got your eco. The Power Smart didn't have the eco, but it ran up and down based on its needs. So if it's pulling full, you know, 1,000 watts, it's running a lot faster than if it was running, you know, 10 watts. Whereas the The regular generators, they run at one flat RPM, constant RPM. And so it just uses gas even if you're not needing that much gas. It's also producing a lot more electricity, wattage, even though you're not using that much wattage. Whereas this one, the wattage would vary based on, it only uses what it needs. So with voltage travels out at a consistent, in this case 120 volts, but your product, whatever you're running, pulls amps. So I can have a 12 volt system, and I know this because I've done it, 12 volt system, solar panel system, and I ran this little fan. I had these little window heaters and this little computer fan that pulled air through the window heater. You know, it was a solar heater in the window, and it was a 12 volt fan, but it was like, I don't know, 5 milliamps or something. I mean, and it only pulled the amps it needed, although I had all these batteries hooked up to it. So this fluctuates based on the amperage your device is pulling. Again, whereas the full-size generator, or the regular generators, is always making the same amount of wattage. So if it's a 4,000 watt generator, you're always making 4,000 watts. This one, if it's only needing to pull whatever the minimum wattage is, let's say it's 300, when you run the speed down, if you're only needing 50 watts, it's only producing 300. If you need 300 watts, it's only producing 300. But if you need 400, it speeds up and does 400. So a lot more gassy fish. As far as me telling anybody to buy this generator, I really haven't. I unboxed it, and then I showed you the PowerSmart compared. That was the first video. The second video, I showed you the PowerSmart compared to this one, and I only suggested that, you know, these cheaper generators may be worth it if you're just needing to power a thing or two, you know, like a grinder, or, you know, just wanting to run your tools every now and then, you know, just something that you need to carry around out to camping, or I know you're out in the wood. I don't know what reasons you would have to run a generator, but these little ones are pretty nice, and they're light. They're 3,000, so something to consider. But as far as recommending this one, I haven't yet, but I do think I am going to recommend it. It's got 48 hours on it now. I need to come up with the oil change soon. I've just noticed that I'm going to have to start running the generator for an hour in the morning. So this kind of tells me something, because I stopped doing that. I told you in the last video, I stopped doing that this last spring because I had enough power to run my computer. But yesterday morning, I ran out of power about 8 o'clock in the morning. In the sun, you know, and the biggest problem I'm having, I think, is the leaves are still in the trees. They should have fallen off by now, but they haven't. I don't know if they're ever going to fall off, but that is my biggest problem right now, is we still have leaves, and here it is, what, November 6th or 7th? So that's my biggest problem. So anyway, I'm going to run this an hour in the morning until I deem it not necessary. So we got 48 hours on this. I'm coming up on an oil change at 50. I said I was going to change the oil every 25 hours. And the reason I'm going to do that is because the PowerSmart did start using oil. And it could be because I waited probably 50 hours to change the oil in that. I used to change it with every 5 gallons of gas, and that may have not been enough. I may have not changed it enough. It's hard to keep track. Now this one has an hour meter, so it's going to be a lot easier to keep track of. So I'm going to change this one every 25 hours just to be safe. You know, oil's cheap enough. Now, it's a lot quieter than the PowerSmart, but it is more, it's louder than the Champions, but it's not noticeable. And because this one is 2 decibels higher than the Champions. So the Hondas, you got the Honda as the quietest, then you have the Champion, and then you have this one. It's 2 decibels higher, but it's still pretty quiet. The downside to this one is running the battery charger in here. It ramps it up a lot more than it does with the Champion. The Champion is a 2,000 watt or 2,500 watt generator. This one's a 1,500 watt generator. So it takes more energy, you know, it takes more RPMs to make the electricity. It's all percentages. although they're equal when they're both down on eco, economy button is pushed in, they're about equal. You can't really tell the difference between them. But when you plug the battery charger into this one or that one, or the Champion, there is a difference. Champion is quieter just simply because it didn't go up as high in RPMs. Now, I've never really actually looked at a Honda before. I've never worked on a Honda. Now, I live in a poor area. Nobody's going to buy a Honda. They're going to buy the generic ones. But I was online, I was looking. This one is set up identical to the Honda. I even asked Google, is this like a Honda clone? And they say no. But they did say that there's a lot of similar parts and different things. But it's set up exactly the same. Everything, even when you open it up, the choke here operates the same as a Honda. When you open it up, the air filter's over here, the carburetor's over here, the fuel switch is here, the pull rope's here, the eco and the on-off. Everything's identical to the Honda. So I'm assuming, I don't know, it may be a bad assumption, that they're trying to duplicate the quality of Honda also. I don't know, but I just found that interesting. I don't know why. I think that's interesting, and gave me a little bit more confidence that this is going to be a good generator to run. It didn't have any bad reviews. If you look at the reviews on the page, the problem with this page, when you go on Amazon to look at this, they're selling, you got to click the button for the one you want. It gives you options down there. So you can have a regular generator, you can have this generator, you can have a 2-cycle generator. Well, the cheapest one, I think, is a 4-cycle 1500 watt generator. And it apparently has a few bad reviews on it. And you know how reviews are. Some of them like, well, it doesn't produce this, or it's real loud, those kind of things, even though they didn't claim it was going to be quiet. But when you look at the reviews, you have to look specifically for this one. And it didn't have one bad review when you're looking through all the reviews. So that was a positive. And it's sipping gas pretty good. It's I think I've told you that I started it up at 8 o'clock at night, got up at 4:30 in the morning, and it was still running. 10 amp charger, battery charger. So I felt like that was pretty impressive. So that was actually better gas mileage than the PowerSmart. The PowerSmart held more gasoline. I even said the PowerSmart was better fuel economy than the Champion, but I believe this one is even better than the PowerSmart. This one holds, they say 0.6 gallons, so less gas than the PowerSmart. And the PowerSmart would die right around the time that I got up in the morning, so 8 to 4:30. This one still had quite a bit of gas in it, enough that I was able to air up some tires with the tire pump, you plug into the car. I was able to use that, air up 4 tires on a lawnmower, and it still had gas in it. It didn't die. I mean, I don't know how much longer it would have ran, but there was still gas in it. So it just is sipping gas. The one thing I have noticed, which isn't a huge problem for me, I mean, it's not like this is a game changer, is the DC plug, the little cigarette lighter type of plug. When I plugged the air pump into it, the air pump fluctuated in speed. You could hear the RPMs changing on it, which means the electric was changing on the DC portion. I don't know what that means. It's probably a change in voltage is my guess. So, I mean, I know how these work. You have a stator in there that's producing electricity, AC electricity, which is changed into DC electricity, which is changed back to AC electricity through the inverter. This cigarette lighter thing is just taking that DC electric. So it goes from AC from the stator into a regulator, and it's taking electricity straight from that regulator. So there may be some variances in that regulator. Maybe the regulator isn't a very good regulator, so it fluctuates a lot. But when you bring it back to the inverter cleans all that up. So your AC electric is going to be perfect. So that's the only thing that I've found on this, that like I said, it's not even a big deal to me. I'm not too worried about it at all. But that's the only thing I even found interesting. It does have a low oil shutoff. It tells you if you have engine problems, which you experienced when I unboxed this. I left the choke on. I didn't understand how the choke worked exactly. I misread the label. And so the check engine light came on, telling me I had a problem. Otherwise, it just stays green. So that's kind of cool. Champion doesn't have that. So if you're looking for a cheap generator to produce a little bit of power, at this point I would say, yeah, go for it. It's only 40 bucks or something, and it's I'm sure it's going to last a good long time. Change the oil regularly, clean the air filter. I put a little oil on the air filter because that helps, you know, those foam filters. That helps collect the dirt, and I'm impressed with it. I'm pretty happy with it. So if you'll click this up next box, take the video over to my other channel. Really appreciate it. Go check it out. So if I can inspire you, I don't know, shop around so you can live your dreams. Thanks for watching.